The chief steward, angrily carrying a plate of cake, then picked out a single strand of hair and compared it to all the cooks, because this prison is very strict about its ingredients. The chefs will prepare all the food on level 0 according to the prisoners' requests. As the platform descended, the food was wasted on the first floor and they were greedy and wasteful. By the time the platform reached the 48th floor, there was nothing but garbage on the table, but the old man in front of him didn't think so. He grabbed the leftovers and feasted on them.
It's what they didn't want.
Well, obviously. What, are you stupid or?
The man felt sick to his stomach as he looked up and asked the old man if he wasn't just eating the leftovers of the people above him. But the old man didn't care because it was the only meal of the day, and if he didn't eat it, he would starve. The man had no choice but to take a relatively clean apple to eat when he was hungry. At that moment, the platform's mealtime was over. After eating, the old man threw the glass bottle down and spat on the platform. The man was completely baffled by this strange behavior, while the man was surprised. The temperature in the room suddenly rose again and the two men were almost cooked. The old man hinted that unless you threw away the apple, the room would burn them alive, because only when the platform is on this floor, the food belongs to them. The man hurriedly threw the apple down, and the room immediately returned to normal. The next day, the food on the platform was the same garbage as yesterday. The old man still gobbled the food while the man continued to choose to endure. But how long could he last without food? Curious, the man asked the old man how many floors there were. The old man said he didn't know. He had only been to the 132nd floor at most, and it looked very deep down there.
And how much food reaches that level?
None.
The man was puzzled. The old man didn't look like he hadn't eaten, but the old man took out a knife and said he had other ways. For 3 days, the man still hadn't eaten a drop of water. One day he finally couldn't hold on any longer. He carefully grabbed a piece of bean curd and carefully put it in his mouth to taste it. The dopamine secreted by the food drove him crazy, and gradually he got used to this place. He also began to follow the old man's example of randomly destroying food. And when he came across his favorite food, he would eat himself until he vomited. But one day, a woman came down from the platform with a disheveled face.